Game 4, Lakers and Rockets. DeAndre Ayton, finally playing like the #1 pick everybody forgot he was, gets ejected. Then later, another Laker gets tossed for what LeBron called absolutely nothing. What's going on in Houston? LeBron at the podium, he did not hold back.
Do you have any thoughts on DeAndre's Flagrant 2 and kind of how that went down there?
I know what I saw. I think he was embracing for Sengun on the post-up. Elbow, getting ready for the physical contact, and then, obviously, if you see it, his arm slipped going up and then hit him in the head. The refs said they didn't see it that way, and they made the call. But, you got to be pretty damn good to just completely just elbow somebody like that on purpose.
The back and forth jawing after the buzzer at center court, do you feel like that's any sign of the carryover?
I don't know what that was all about. I'm more pissed off about them kicking the dude out. That was uncalled for, and it made no sense. Then that's his first. I think it's the first time he's ever been thrown out of a game in his life. That was. I don't think that was warranted. Give him 2 technicals. The kid just got in the game, and that was ridiculous. But I don't know what was happening at the end of the game.
Translation: DeAndre Ayton is not coordinated enough to throw a perfect elbow on purpose. That's a backhanded compliment so smooth, I think LeBron deserves an assist for it. He defended his teammate and insulted him in 15 words. That's a Hall of Fame skill. Quick education. Flagrant 2 means unnecessary and excessive contact. Automatic ejection. Possible suspension. It's the worst foul you can get called for short of fighting. 8 years in the league, hundreds of games, 0 ejections. Until tonight. Then Ayton himself sat down, and what he said was actually pretty self-aware.
LeBron just told us that he thought you were kind of bracing for, contact physical. Sengun obviously is physical backing in, and then maybe the arm slipped. What did you see from your standpoint on that play?
Yeah, I was really just trying to brace, the contact with Sengun, and, we both sweaty guys. I just slipped off his shoulder, and it literally, my elbow hit him right there above his shoulders, and it looked crazy on camera, but, I'm not no guy who's a dirty player or plays like that, in ways. If anything, with me trying to play dirty, I'd damn near hurt myself. I just hope he's all right and don't think it was intentional. I was just playing hard, and, my elbow, slipped up and got him above the shoulders, and it looked crazy on camera, The outcome of what the results were, I accept it, but definitely wasn't intentional. I don't play like that.
Is that true? That's your first ejection?
Yeah, I think so. It is my first ejection. There you go. 8 years later, it's my first one.
He's not lying. DeAndre Ayton is many things. #1 overall pick, 2-time All-Rookie, NBA Finals appearance. But a villain? This man is too soft to play dirty. He literally said he almost broke himself trying to brace for contact. 8 NBA seasons, first ejection of his entire life. But here's the part the highlights skip. Later in the game, another Laker gets tossed. Aaron Holiday. Kid just checked into the game. 2 technicals, gone. LeBron said he was more pissed about that ejection than the Ayton one. Called it ridiculous. Made no sense. Even JJ Redick, a coach who is normally very careful when talking about the refs, couldn't explain it. Said he'd have to rewatch the clip.
JJ, I'm curious, what was your view on the DeAndre Flagrant 2? And then just a few moments ago, LeBron was not very pleased about how a do got ejected from the game.
I didn't get a great explanation on a do. I'm sure James will give you that. I'll rewatch the clip and try to figure it out, and James will give you that. On the DA thing, DA's like he's got such a sweet, just like kind soul, and no, that wasn't dirty or intentional. It looked, from our vantage point, like he was trying to brace himself with that off arm. I think it was his left arm, but trying to brace himself against Sengun's body, and looked like his arm just kind of slipped, and obviously hit him in the head. But I don't know that a 2 was warranted. I don't think DA would ever do anything malicious.
When your own head coach can't figure out why your guy got ejected, something is broken. Now here's where it gets weird. They asked Sengun, the guy who got elbowed, what he thought about the second ejection.
What was your perspective on the hit from Ayton, and do you think he should have been ejected for that?
Well,
I don't want to, make the officials crazy, but yeah, I mean, I didn't expect him to eject it, to be honest. I think it was a little bit soft. They were telling me, you go on the floor every time, but you didn't go this time. I said, I'm not going to the floor today, so I'm not going to the floor today. I'll die over here, but not give up on anything. So it is what it is. They called it. I'm glad.
Honestly, Sengun might have come out of this whole game looking like the most respected guy on the floor. He took the elbow, he took the foul, he didn't flop, and then he stuck up for the guy who hit him. That's basketball IQ and character. So here's where we are. Lakers down, Ayton ejected on a play his own coach, his own teammate, and the guy he hit all said wasn't malicious. Aaron Holiday tossed on a play even Sengun called soft. And after the buzzer, some chippiness at center court that even LeBron said he didn't understand. This series just went from competitive to personal. If you're enjoying these breakdowns, hit subscribe. Game 5 is going to be a war. We'll see you there.
They called it, so, we go from there.
You're able to see a replay of Ayton's elbow to Alpi. I wonder what you thought of that play and some of the chippiness there late.
I mean, it looked intentional, but I was surprised at the flagrant too, but that's the NBA nowadays, and they call it a little softer than they used to.
I know it was a tough night for the team, but is the silver lining the way DeAndre played, his contributions, and also just can you comment on the way he had composure after the flagrant foul went against him?
Yeah, it's been tough for DA. Just, we've been hard on him. He's been hard on himself. You guys have been hard on him. And it's all good, though. He's been taking it, embracing it, and, trying to get better and better. And today he showed that. He came out. We relied on him a little bit more. He made plays for us. And then, obviously, the ejection. We all understood it was some BS, right? That's what we felt, He was just trying to brace himself. Two guys who were sweating, they butts off playing the game. His arm slips up, right? But we're proud of the way he handled it. And I think that just speaks volumes about who he is and his progression, right? He's learning. He could have easily, and it probably would have been justifiable if he went off, right? But to keep his composure and stay positive, I think that's only going to help him and this team.